Alright friends, in this video we'll try to understand about VPN. Whenever we deal with two different sites and we want to transmit data between the two, generally you would have two options. Either you can do it over the internet, wherein VMs in site one, in my case I'm pretending to be my on-premise, would be transmitting data to the VM in cloud or in GCP in this case, and this can happen over the public IP address. Now, if you want to secure this, you can always use HTTPS. Context behind VPN is it allows you to send the same traffic over the internet using private IP addresses. So all the VMs over here can talk to all the VMs over here for private IP addresses if I set up a VPN connection. It's a tunnel that's built over the internet. That's the idea behind it. And for that, you get a managed service in GCP. Right? This is a managed service. It's a ready-to-use VPN gateway that we can attach and consume. At on-premise, we need some or the other edge device or an appliance for termination of connection. Context is when the data is traveling, right, in a VPN connection, these packets, right, once they enter this edge router or appliance, whatever is running over here, they get encrypted. And now data in this packet, right, is not very easy to read, and even if somehow someone does some packet sniffing or something like that, right, to catch this data, uh, he or she might be able to capture the information but not be able to decrypt that information. So it's pretty secure as such. Now, by default, what Google offers is IPsec tunneling. That's the protocol which it uses, and that's the only support they have for it. Now, when it comes to sharing information after setting up the tunnel, there are two ways of doing it. One is what we call a static routing. In static routing, what happens is you provide the route information uh, manually to both the endpoints. Well, let's say my on-premise has 10 series of IP range, and my GCP network is using 192.168 network. In my route tables, I would record, entries to route the traffic at the other end. So in GCP route table, you will have a record of on-premise. Now, generally, if you use managed service, you don't have to manually do the routing. It does it as a part of its VPN configuration. But on-premise, surely you'll have to update your router with a route to send traffic to on-premise. All right, so that's a bit about VPN. We will try a demo of it in the next module.